I am currently setting up my TBR for the Magical Readathon that is by Book Roast here on YouTube, but I am just trying to like sit down and film this really quickly while my 2-year-old is giving me 5 minutes of time. She's currently playing in her bedroom, and yeah, I actually did my hair and makeup today, although it already looks like crap because it's 100 degrees outside, and I'm sweating doing my hair. So I'm gonna film this super fast and talk to you guys about it. Hopefully you guys are also doing the Magical Readathon. And I also just wanted to say that I have a book club on Fable, so it's not sponsored. I have a book club on Fable, so if you want to join that, it's just called The Dark Side. We just finished reading Lights Out, and for next month we are reading, I don't remember, but I talked about it in a second, so you'll see in a second. So I am currently setting up my TBR for the first week of William, and I've gotten all my books from the library. Oh, also the guild book for the month is A Sorceress Comes to Call by T. Kingfisher, and I just read her other book. I believe it was Nettle and Bone, and I did like that one, but it was just kind of meh. I'm not sure if that's a series or not, but it was good. And then I'm going to read, I have to get my notebook actually. Okay, I have my paper and my notebook. This is just the prompts for the autumn equinox, and this is my journal. It is literally falling apart. The entire page part is just falling apart now. So the books that I'm going to be reading for the autumn equinox are I have to read 3 books for psionics and divination, and the prompt is a genre spin, so I don't remember here. I got fantasy, and I'm going to read the Apothecary Diaries Volume 1. It is a graphic novel. It's also a TV show. That's where I saw it. I believe it's on Netflix. There's only 1 season out on Netflix, but the other season is on Crunchyroll, I believe, which I don't have, but I'm just waiting for them to come to Netflix. So I'm gonna read the first one for that prompt. The second one is a book with a TV movie adaptation, and I'm gonna read the second volume of the Apothecary Diaries. And then the third one, which is a book that fits a theme from your recent dream, and I picked Blake Crouch Pines, which is the first book in the Wayward Pine series, and that is also a TV show, so if you wanted to choose that one. But I just read his other book, Upgrade, and I really like that one, so I wanted to give one of his other series a try. And then I have to read 3 books for astronomy also, which the first prompt is a character with an invisible illness or disability, and I picked Mooncakes. It is a queer representation and a deaf or hard of hearing or something character. I know she wears hearing aids, so I'm not sure if she's deaf or hard of hearing, but I'm going to read that one. And then I'm going to read Jurassic Park for a genre that I don't read often. It's going to be dinosaurs, and I don't think I've ever read a dinosaur book, so I'm reading Jurassic Park for that. And then I'm going to read The Indigo Room by Stephen Graham Jones for a book under 250 pages. That was a book that I got for free. Like, if you're a Prime member, you get to pick a Amazon First Reads every month, so it's 1 full book, and then lately they've been doing a short story, so I have a couple short stories now. I'm gonna pick that one because it just seems to fit the fall theme. And then for Art of Illusion, I'm going to, it is an autumnal setting, cover, or story. So I'm going to read Wild as a Witch, since I'm reading for my book club for September. If you want to join the Fable book club, I'll link it down below. It's just called The Dark Side. You can look it up and you'll see. And for my book club, I have all of my TBR books, the first in the series, not like all of these series, or standalones, thrillers, romance, horrors, whatever, sci-fi, you know, dystopian, all those things, on a wheel. I've typed them all up. There is currently 603, I believe, books on the wheel, and then we just spin the first 5 that come up. We vote on a poll for those, and then we read that book for the month. So that's the way we've been doing it, and it seems to be working. Right now we're doing discussion for Lights Out, and that's what we're reading Wild as a Witch for September, so that works for my book club and the readathon prompt. And for the last prompt, which is lore, I only need to read one book, and that prompt is translated book. So I'm choosing The Last Tiger by Julia Rue, I believe it is. She speaks English, but she is translating it for her grandparents, which they don't speak English. So that counts as translated. So she's translating it to English, and she turned it into a fantasy story. It's a story about their life. So those are the books that I'm going to be reading. It is 3 manga, 1 short story, and 4 full books. Should be, 5, because I have to also read A Sorceress Comes to Call, which is the guild book for Order of the Crescent. So I'll be reading those, and then I'll probably pick up more because there's 3 manga, and I'll probably get through these pretty quickly. But if I pick up anything else, I will fill you guys in later. All right, let me know what you're reading for the readathon if you are doing it. And yeah, have a good day.